I'm not saying this to start drama. I genuinely want to know why men have stopped cold approaching. I asked a man recently, hey, you have your life together. You're an attractive guy, got the dimples, glasses, like you're a catch. Why aren't you going up to women? And you know what he said to me? He said, well, I just don't want to be creepy. First of all, it becomes creepy when you linger longer than she wants you to because she's not interested. That's when it gets creepy.
You sure about that?
Just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep.
Now, here's the thing about that. After I watched this video initially and I looked in the comments, there were several gentlemen out there explaining that being a creep is subjective. And gentlemen, if you guys know, when a woman finds you creepy, chances are it's because she doesn't like you. She's not attracted to you. But let you be a man who she's really attracted to, 9 times out of 10, she's not going to find anything that you're doing to be creepy to her unless it's really creepy.
Nowadays, men don't be really chalanting no more. And the responses I've heard is that you're intimidating. So what? The men used to chalant back in the day. If you talking to me, I need you to keep sweating. So I feel like you saying that you nervous or you're intimidated. Why? Why are you as a man intimidated by the women when you go out? That's how you're supposed to interact. I don't know.
Is it just me or do men not approach women anymore? I hate dating apps. I do not want to get back on one. I'd like to meet someone IRL, in real life, in the wild. But this seems hard as hell because if you are someone who doesn't go out to bars, it seems like at bars, it's socially acceptable for people to approach each other. But everywhere else, in a coffee shop or in a restaurant or on the street, it seems like it's not the norm anymore. Everyone just kind of minds their own business.
I have an issue. I have a conflict. I have thoughts. Why do men no longer approach women? What? Why?
We've talked about this so many times on this channel and ladies have yet to understand it. And I don't know why. What's going on, everyone? This is your man, Brandon Geo, one half of Residual Impact. Ayo, check it. This topic is just going viral all over again. I cannot open TikTok or Instagram without seeing some woman talking about why men aren't approaching them. What is going on? I mean, it's gotten to the point to where it's men are actively responding to you ladies. We're making videos geared towards you ladies so that you understand what is going on from our perspective.
Why do men be scared to make the first move?
Because some men know off first glance if we are not what you like physically, you're gonna give us a no. We know it's a no. So we just stray away from the public embarrassment, you feel me? Because sometimes y'all may say no. Sometimes y'all may say worse than no. And trust me, I've seen both halves of this. I've seen the no, and I done seen the ill. No, get out my face. Goddamn. Goddamn. Y'all can't just immediately just go to ill. No, he's disgusting. God damn, give the nigga a chance. Talk a little bit before you just off first glance though. I know I ain't the sharpest, brightest color in the motherfucking crayon box, but damn, give a nigga a break. I'm probably funny. Shit, I probably can laugh you out your drawers.
Here's the reality though. So I want to be fair with this assessment that there are a lot of guys that want to approach and have conversations. They want to meet people, but it's the rejection. And that's fine. There's a lot of guys that can deal with rejection. A lot of guys can't. It's a certain breed of men, and I guarantee you can spot the man that's okay with rejection because he's going to move to the next one. Who's that guy? Who's the guy I mentioned earlier? The player, the abundance mindset. Not every guy has that abundance mindset. They it's now or never, and it's the hot. And you ill. And he's okay.
That's my problem. I see the most beautiful woman on earth and walk straight past her without saying a word. And it's not that I'm afraid of rejection. It's just over the years, women have made it very clear that they want to be left alone. See, I'm cool with being told no. It's just when they make me out to be a creep, that's what I have a problem with. And before anyone says, you probably approach in a creepy way, no, I approach in a very respectable manner. And it's definitely been a few times where I'll walk up to a chick and say, hey, how you doing? And then make it out to seem like they being harassed. There's been too many cases where dudes that went to jail over false accusations. I don't even feel like dealing with the hassle.
Are y'all not hearing us? Are you not listening? What's the deal?
Look, as long as you approach a lady with respect, they're not gonna snap on you.
Nothing pisses me off more than when a man that looks like the shit on the bottom of my shoe is like, hey, can I take you out?
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f*** you think you is?
Now, I'm not gonna say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I know I ain't ugly. Where the
Jesus Christ.
Did you get that idea that I would actually go out with you?
Like, damn, we ain't just walking around mean all the damn time. Well, I know I'm not. I might be too friendly. And also I'm like very socially awkward. So if you do approach me, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to laugh because I'm nervous. Well, not nervous. I'm socially awkward. So me laughing is a way of like getting out of the conversation.
Men never approach me. Y'all always say this on live or at my comedy shows. And I say, well, why don't you think the men approach you? I don't know. I have resting bitch face. Who want to approach a resting bitch? If I see a bitch, I'm going to let the bitch rest. If I see a bitch trying to rest, I'm going to let her rest. Why would I approach you? You got a resting bitch face. You leave a bitch resting alone. That's the point of the phase. It's to leave me alone phase. Okay, so if you want somebody to approach you, you gotta let your bitch wake up. You can't let your bitch rest. Okay? Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm good.
Let me ask you something.
I mean, I guess.
What made you think that I was trying to talk to you?
The past 4 months I've been talking to you. That's all that. I haven't said that. I'm not straight. I don't do men.
I approach you because your look is fantastic. I just want to take a photo of you. That's all. I'm a documentary photographer. I document
You're
people.
gonna make me pay for it?
Just come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
And I'm not going to lie. Ladies, you just going to have to blame a lot of your sisters who came on social media screaming from the mountaintops that they do not want to be approached, that they want to be left alone.
No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot.
Leave women alone. Leave us alone.
I'm in an era where I hate when men talk to me.
Just leave us alone.
As a woman who stays in her own little bubble, in her mind, in her own little world, I'm always happy when men don't approach me. I am always happy when men are not paying attention to me, when men are not trying to talk to me, when men are not trying to hit on me. I am always happy when they're leaving me the f*** alone.
That's part of the reason as to why we don't approach every woman, because women time and time again have told us to leave them alone. If you guys have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it goes a long way.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment because we like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. Is the video good? Does it suck? Did you learn something from it? Just say hello. Put a smiley face. I don't care. Just write something. Interact. Communicate. We like those things.
Now back to the video. Not only that, you have other women out there making videos like this.
Literally on the verge of losing my sanity to these men. Like, I genuinely feel like crying right now because I just am so tired of not being able to leave the house and not feel safe because I know I'm going to be bothered by men. So I decided to take a walk this morning to enjoy this beautiful day. And the first situation, because there's two, the first situation, I'm walking down and I see this man that I seen yesterday that was staring at me as I walked up and down the street. And I immediately am on edge because I see him and I'm like, well, I recognize you. You were already a weirdo. He notices me. He then proceeds to walk like diagonally to the other side, like to the street, the street alongside me. So then he is then behind me. And I already, like, I'm feeling so uncomfortable because you already are weird. And then I keep looking back to make sure that this man is not following me. And he stands and he stays at the corner of this street and just keeps staring at me and watching me as I'm going. And I'm like, I keep looking back visibly so uncomfortable. And I like finally pick out my phone to try to call my boyfriend so that he can see that like don't try anything, like I'm not gonna be alone, you know? And that's when he finally takes it upon himself to then leave. I'm on the phone with him, my boyfriend, and I'm like, this just happened, like this creepy man from yesterday. And he's upset because he's so tired of me calling him about this stuff because I have to deal with this so often. And then, I'm sorry. So then he's on the phone and he's telling me that I need to now switch my walking route because it's obviously like like I shouldn't have the same routine because this could get me into some situations, and I'm already upset about that because that's like my favorite walking route and I have to adjust my day around.
Oh my god, these men are crazy. They're relentless. They're ruthless. I'm in Whole Foods, right? And I'm shopping in the cosmetic section because I like to decompress, okay? And while I'm in there, this guy comes and stands next to me and he's like, he's holding shampoo and conditioner and he's looking at what I'm looking at. And then he's like, do you have a moisturizer recommendation? Like, I was told I need a moisturizer, which already I'm like, a woman told you need a moisturizer because your homeboys are definitely not saying, hey buddy, you're looking a little crusty, you might need a moisturizer. So I'm like, okay, red flag, whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. You don't want to ask me. Meanwhile, I'm like looking at all the mad hippie shit, right? And so he's standing there. He's like, I like your tattoos. That's really why I came over to talk to you. I saw you over there. And I was like, oh, so you're following me. And he was like, whoa, I'm not following you. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So then he was like, you really don't have a moisturizer recommendation? So I show him the mad hippie and I go, this is literally the moisturizer that I use every single day. This is my favorite. And he picks it up. He's like, all right, I'll take a recommendation. And then he walks away. I just had a feeling, did a circle around the block. The moisturizer that he had taken, he had circled back when I went around the corner and put it back. Okay, you little freak.
Just because you consider me attractive does not mean that I am attracted to you. And I wish more men understood that. Please don't shoot your shot here. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. If you are not equally as attractive as me, I'm not interested. And so that I don't care about your personality. I am a human being. And I want to look at someone who's equally as attractive as me. Just like you like to look at me, I want to be able to look back at you the same way you feel about me. So if that's not happening, and I really want you to sit with yourself in the mirror. If you have not had the same level of self-care or just the same level of attraction, I'm not interested, and there's no way you're going to persuade me into believing that you are worth it. I've dated the good guy. And if you have to say you're a good guy and argue for the reason why women don't want you is because you're the good guy, guess what? You're not. You're not. The moment I give you a chance, you become a monster. Leave me alone.
But ladies, what many of you fail to realize is your actions have consequences. Again, like I said, many women have been very vocal about not wanting men to approach them. Not only that, you have many women online that have turned their encounters with men into a story time.
And y'all like think I'm joking when I say like I don't give any men a chance, and I mean that. I think I shared this a few weeks ago, but basically there was this guy and like honestly he was cute. I mean he's a cute guy, but I'm just not interested. And he like, I'm outside and there's a ton of bugs. He like was walking around my neighborhood and I would see him like every day and he would stare at me every day I would walk by. So one day he just starts saying excuse me, and I'm walking with my dog. And I legit act like I have headphones on and just keep walking and completely ignore him. And first things first, like he was pretty, like he was a pretty boy. So I was like, I feel like he probably needs his ego to be put in check anyway. So I'm going to be the woman to do that. And then also like, I just don't want a boyfriend. I've never found a man to actually be worth it. So yeah, it's not an act.
No man wants to see or hear his story go viral. Even though these women might not mention the man's name or anything like that, it's just like, yo, no man wants to see that. But again, ladies, your actions have consequences.
Women are confused why men don't approach them anymore, but they're the ones who train men to stop. I keep seeing these videos of women crying about how men don't pursue them or chase them like they used to. And honestly, we need to look at what we did to create this, because who would have thought that our actions have consequences? First of all, we set impossible standards. You want a man who's 6'2", making 6 figures, looks like a model, but what are you bringing to match that energy? Second of all, we made viral content out of humiliating shaming men for trying. Every time a guy shoots his shot, there's a TikTok making fun of him. We literally train them that approaching us equals public embarrassment. And here's the biggest one. Too many women nowadays are operating in masculine energy. Thank you, feminism. That we've become completely unapproachable. You're closed off, you're not receptive, and you're giving off don't even try vibes, then wondering why nobody tries. We taught men that approaching women is harassment, then act confused when they stopped approaching us. You can't train someone to leave you alone and then be mad when they actually do. If you want to be pursued, start being pursuable and stop shaming men for doing so.
But anyway, to all the ladies who are watching this, hopefully y'all have taken something away from this today and you have learned why men aren't approaching women anymore. Whether they're not approaching you or your girlfriends or your sisters or anybody in your life who is having problems with men approaching them. Hopefully you take this video and learn why. And to all the fellas out there, hey, keep doing you. If you don't want to approach, don't approach. We got stuff to worry about, gentlemen. If you're not already on your grind, get on it. If you've fallen off, get back up. We got moves to make, so let's do it. Hold the line, gentlemen. Hold the line.